Rochester Rhinos. Coach Lilley, opening thoughts on the game?
For us, we found a way all year. The mentality of the group's been special, and I think they fight for each other. I'm so proud of them. This has been the biggest challenge. Congrats to LA. I thought they played a really good game on the road for a final. They pushed us, obviously, all the way through, but we never gave up. And this team has the heart of champions, and it's so impressive how they changed the game late, created the chances they need. We found the goal, and to go out in the overtime and not be cautious. I mean, I felt like we were playing to win and not just to get to PKs, and I'm proud of them for doing that. It took a lot of guts. Best win that I've been a part of in my career.
Talk about the guy you left and what he did for this team, and did you have an inkling he might be a factor of the other big guy out?
With Valesky and Dos Santos out, I mean, we had to go deeper, but Asani causes problems every day in practice, and he's a handful athletically. He's still growing as a player, but he's a great kid. He works hard. He's been unselfish. He's always got a smile on his face. Sometimes I want him to be a little bit angrier, but he was battling, and he wanted to make a difference. And I think we're going to change his name, Big Game Asani, because the Open Cup against Harrisburg, we brought him on late, and we got 2 goals in the overtime. So it was our secret weapon that I'm glad he came on and could impact the game. Hopefully this will really help him grow as a player too. But we needed everyone tonight, especially with some guys out with injuries and suspensions. And Asani's typical of our guys. If it wouldn't have been him, someone else would have found a way.
One more question on Asani. We saw the preseason when guys were coming in and trying out for the team. You mentioned since the beginning we saw something in Asani that you could work with, raw talent that you could develop over the season. We saw that and how that just worked out.
Well, he's got a good skill set. So, I think some guys are fast, they're strong, but he's got good feet. Does hit the ball well with both feet. I knew he was good in the air. Scored some goals, a goal in preseason, I think, out of the air. So it's just him adjusting to the pro game. He's done a good job, and because we won so many games and we had players playing well in front of him and get a ton of chances. But if you look at his goals to minutes ratio, the kid can cause havoc, and I'm happy that he did tonight. He really stepped up for the guys.
Bob, you mentioned that they were playing to win and added extra time instead of going for the PK. I agree with you. It looked like the momentum completely shifted, and you dominated the added extra time in a way that you didn't during the
I think Colin Rolfe, we chose not to start, even though he's been scoring goals lately. Just to kind of have a couple of weapons off the bench. We knew, there's a couple guys out. We need to have a couple of bullets to fire, and we decided that Colin and Asani would be those bullets, and when we needed them at the appropriate time. It's tough. If you haven't been playing the minutes, it's tough, for guys to play potentially 120 minutes, but we knew bringing them on against tired defenders, and I think that started to change the game. Colin was sharp when he came on, and obviously we got to about the 15-minute mark, and my assistants were, hey, get us on. I said, I know, but if we tie it, we got 30 more minutes after. I think around the 12-minute, 13-minute, we said Asani, and we just, I'm really impressed the work that he put in all through the overtime as well, and defending, and he wasn't, he's grown in that area as well. So he dug out a lot of balls and showed maturity and composure, which is always good to see from a young player.
Has this been the most dramatic win for you in your coaching career?
Yeah, I've won games stoppage or whatever, but it's not a game of this importance, you know. You don't get these opportunities very often. I think we earned our right to the game. I certainly think LA had us on the ropes for a good portion, you know, but we felt like we could create our chances. And now, I don't know if being a team played their best game, but, you know, we were resilient. They made it hard, and, you know, luckily we found the goal to tie it. You know, they were so close, and I'm sure they're gutted, but, you know, we respect that the organization is, for me, the deepest and best run organization in the country. And it's why they're here, and it's why they've won the titles they have. So, you know, just to be able to go toe-to-toe and find a way to come out is a big accomplishment for our club.